sleeve gastrectomy surgery experience of Tom Vravis from Orlando, Florida, USA. By profession, Tom is the president and CEO of American Kitchens Incorporated, Florida. Tom visited Costa Rica for the gastric sleeve surgery. The interview was taken 7 days after his surgery.
My name is Tom Vravis. I've been a business owner all my life since I was 19. I was a Chicagoan for 40 years and a Floridian for the last 18. So if you can add, I'm 58. I decided after trying every diet in the world to go and get some type of surgery, and I researched all the different ones. I researched the lap band, the Roux-en-Y, and the vertical sleeve. And to me, for me and my personality, the vertical sleeve was the way to go. I think everybody's got to make their own decision, but for me, this was the best. So after going to U.S. hospitals and getting a runaround, and I actually told one it was okay, I'll do the surgery, I just want to do it right now. I don't want to have to wait. And they said, we'll call you right back. And I didn't get a phone call back for, well, now it's probably about a month and a half. So I started looking on the net. I found you, Medical Tourism, and I said, well, okay, I love Costa Rica. Might as well see what he's got. You responded. Now, these are reasons why I did it. You responded right away. I don't care if it was 8 o'clock at night, it seemed like I'd get an email right back. You answered all my questions, you didn't dodge anything, and you didn't kind of give me half answers, you gave me real answers. So when I went through it all, I was like, okay, you get some security that way. The fear of going to another country because Americans have this thing, we're the greatest, we're the best. It's just like if you're an Italian, you think Italy's the best, Germany's the best, whatever you're from, you're the best. But in reality, when I went to Costa Rica, I found out I would rather go do surgery there any day of the week than do it here. I was much more happy doing it there. And I've been in U.S. hospitals, and they do not compare to the service I got in the Costa Rican one. Now, it was just unbelievable service. They spoke perfect English. There was just never any communications gap. The anesthesiologist spoke perfect English, and every one of them was so professional. I mean, it just never had a problem with, because at the hospital, they've got a great staff that walk you to every single step of the way. And if I had another surgery coming up, I would definitely go back to Costa Rica and have it done, because it was so much easier and less expensive. Yeah, I had a lot of trepidation of going overseas. I wrote several people that I know in Costa Rica, backroom hotel, or if it was, you know, some jungle hut that I was going to. And then I talked to a couple other friends of mine that were down in Costa Rica, and I had them go look at it actually and walk through it. And they came back with, oh no, it's perfectly clean, everything is first class. So that lessened the problems. And I got a lot of support, don't get me wrong. 99% of it was support. Oh, you love it, this is a great operation, this is the one to do, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was great stuff, but one or two said, oh, I wouldn't go to Costa Rica, because, you know, their back room, I would never do an operation outside of the United States. Friends of mine have, you know, gone, are you sure you're going to be okay, you know, because it's out of the country? And it goes back to what I said. Americans think American hospitals are the best, and that nobody can do it like America can do it. And it's not, you know, you get in the hospital and you see how clean it is. And my wife is a German Lithuanian. There is nobody that cleans more than her. If you came to my house, it's spotless. If I leave something on the counter, I can bet that 5 minutes later it's gone and I lost it. Well, she looked around the hospital, she looked under the bed, she looked at the baseboard, she looked at the shelves, she looked at everything. And she said it was the cleanest place she's been in. So, as far as cleanliness and equipment, they got everything. They're not lacking anything in equipment. I mean, that hospital is well loaded. Whatever they got as a budget, they're doing great. The suite is it's huge. You've got a futon for your wife or significant other to stay. You've got a lazy boy chair. You've got a huge room that's perfectly maintained. You've got a walk-in shower with the best shower head I've ever seen. And you've got sink, toilet. I mean, the bathroom is probably 300-400 square feet. And as far as the nurses there, one time I pushed the button for the nurse. I had 3 nurses within seconds. It was like they were running, and they're, Senor Tom, you okay? All I want to do is go to the bathroom, and it was like they were on top of everything. Now, without a doubt, you guys were first class. There was never a time that I thought you were trying to just sell me something. You were just trying to do something that was underhanded. You know, it wasn't that you didn't care, and it was better. Like I said, it was better than I ever thought. I just did not think that the hospital, you, and everybody else would have performed like they did, and your whole family there of people that you got were fantastic. I mean, I have 0 complaints. I mean, my stomach feels good. I lost 24 pounds already. I could see it just was a great experience, and anybody that's going to do this experience should know you're going to have all the trepidation, you're going to have all the worry, you're going to be sitting and second guessing yourself. And I second guessed myself all the way to the table. I asked Doc, anybody ever go and walk out? And he said no. And I said okay. And I'm thinking to myself, I've been a businessman all my life. I know how to say no. I know how to say we're not doing this, and it could be the last moment. And I was laying on that table, and you get on the table, and they said, "Are you ready?" I said, "Wait a couple seconds." And I went through my checklist, and I looked around at the nicest medical facility I've ever seen in a surgery room. It was so first class. And I said my little prayer to the gods to take care of me, and talked to my saint and said, okay, it's time to take care of me now. And I was ready. But I am a person that if there was anything that was bad, I mean, I would have walked out and said, no, we're not doing this. And I wouldn't have cared. But everything was great.
Medical Tourism Corporation facilitates medical care at some of the best hospitals in the world. Visit www.medicaltourismco.com for more information and to request a free quotation.